African football, and this is the AFCON. Coach first, the same question will go to the player. Thank you.
Hello everybody. I have to say that we are very happy and motivated that we play tomorrow in the semi-finals of AFCON. I think for many people it was unexpected, but we did it, and that means that South Africa became a good team. So it's also more than 20 years ago that South Africa played the semi-final, even more that we played the final. So that means that we got a lot of motivation. The semi-final we have it already, but that we want to play also next Sunday the final. We are playing against a very good team tomorrow, number 6 in the ranking, African ranking, so that means a lot, all players who play abroad. A little bit the same situation than a few weeks ago against Morocco. They're also a very good team, players who are playing in Europe in big teams. So you can compare it, and I think for many people Nigeria tomorrow will be the favorite to win that game. But as you know, in football it's not always the favorite to win. And we are confident and motivated to try that it doesn't happen, and that South Africa is again after more than 20 years in the final. A little update about the injured player, Tapala Maseka. So he has a muscle injury, grade 3, so the tournament for him is finished, but he stays with us, so he doesn't go to South Africa, and we don't replace him. There is trouble for the problems with visa and the flight, and if we should replace him, this player will arrive one Thursday, or in the worst case maybe Friday. So we don't want to do that, and even we have opportunities to solve that problem in the group. So for that, Tapela will not be replaced, but the tournament for him is finished.
Williams.
Oh, good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, we're just proud as a team to be, in the semi-finals in the last 4. We've worked so hard over the last few years. We've come a long way, as a country, as a team, as a squad. So I'm just proud to be, at this stage. Not so many people, believed in us, but we believed in ourselves and in what we've done the last few years. And we've shown, that it's possible. So we're looking forward to the game. We're excited. We've done our analysis. We're looking forward to the game. It's going to be a big one. Obviously, there's big rivalry between the two countries, and they are obviously the team that knocked us out the last time we were at AFCON, in 2019. So there's a lot at stake. There's a lot to play for, and we're ready and we're looking forward to the game.
Let's take up questions. The gentleman in white. T-shirt.
Good morning. Thomas Isi from Far Coast, South Africa. Ronza, statistics. 2000, the last time we were in a semi-final, we lost to Nigeria. In the AFCON, we've never beaten them. How does that play out in your minds as players when you look at the statistics going into this semi-final?
No, we don't. Stats don't play the game. There's so many stats that were against us this tournament, and we proved, that stats don't play the game. So what happened in the future, in the past, that's in the past. We can't change that. But what we can change is tomorrow. Is tomorrow's result, is tomorrow's performance. So we don't look at that because that can't change now. We control what we can control, and that's tomorrow's performance and tomorrow's result.
Have questions? Yes, of course. Gentleman here.
Bonjour Hugo, bonjour Emmanuel. Une question sera en français. Vous avez une très bonne défense parce que vous n'avez pas encaissé de but depuis 4 matchs, je crois, la deuxième journée.
So it's for sure that we will try to do something that they don't be so dangerous. And also their defense is also very good. But again, those are things that were said about Morocco also. And we won. So those are statistics, and we have to take care of it. But it doesn't make us fear for the opponent. Donc on n'a pas peur, pas du tout. On est en confiance et on sait très bien qu'ils ont une très bonne attaque avec des très bons joueurs, David, Lokman, Osimhen. Donc ils marquent très facilement. De l'autre côté, ils ont aussi une bonne défense, mais on peut comparer ça avec le Maroc aussi. Donc ils avaient aussi un petit peu les mêmes qualités, mais à la fin c'était nous qui ont gagné. Donc on va faire tout pour contrer leurs qualités et pour prendre avantage de leur qu'ils ont quand même de leur faiblesse. Donc c'est ça, si on peut réussir à faire ça, ben, on a peut-être une grande chance de gagner le match.
Yes, gentleman here in black.
Coach Hugo Bruce, congratulations for qualifying to this stage. When you started this tournament, you lost your first game, and you've gone ahead to get to this level. What do you think is so special about this set of players you have at your disposal? Thank you. My name is Tayo Mushele, Afro Sport TV.
You know, I've always had confidence in the players, even when in South Africa there were a lot of question marks about it. I think it's very important that you can go on working for a long time with the same players, so you can install something in the team. And when the players have the confidence and the results are following, you are growing like a team. And I think we did that in AFCON also. We had the first game against Mali. We didn't play bad, not at all, but we lost the game. So the second game was Namibia, and that was a good thing for us. It gave us a boost for all the players to believe that, yeah, it can happen. After that, okay, you won against Morocco, and so every time you got more and more confident. So now we believe that we can reach a final. So and again, I believe since a long time in those players, because they have qualities. We needed such that kind of tournament where we have to play a higher level, where we have to do things that normally South African players don't do in the national competition. And we succeeded. So that means that, that is the reason, I think, why we are now in semi-final.
Thank you.
Okay, we have the lady.
My name is Janet from Super Sports. To the player, you potentially face Osimhen, Moses, and Lukman. Are you prepared for this battle?
Yeah, definitely. We're looking forward to the challenge. It's going to be tough, but we've been facing similar players throughout the tournament, and I think our defense has been rock solid. I think we've defended extremely well as a team. It's not about me, it's about the team. You know, we pride ourselves in our defending. You can see our strikers, our forward players, our wingers working hard as well to assist us. And I think our, the back four has been amazing throughout the tournament. So we know it's going to be a tough challenge, but one that we're looking forward to.
Okay, the gentleman at the extreme end.
Okay.
I meant the other gentleman. But let's give the other gentleman at the extreme end.
They give you my football, please.
No. I'm dictating the press conference.
You have a microphone to stop my phone.
You'll get your chance, don't worry.
No problem. Perfect when I get a chance.
Hello, Statistical from Belgium. Hello, Mr. Bruce. I was wondering, before the tournament, first of all, congratulations.
Can you speak a little bit louder, please?
Sure. Statistical from Belgium. Before the tournament, you had announced that this might be your last job, or maybe even your final tournament. throughout the tournament, have you been thinking about it that this might be your last match, this might be your final pre-match conference, or things like that? Is this something you have been thinking about?
No, not at all. Why should I think about that? There's still not an end. I said, okay, I'm 71, so I think there is moments to think about stopping your career. But as long as things going like now, why should I stop? I like my job, I like football, so we will see what the future will bring me. But I think it's totally normal that after a career of 36 years as a coach and 18 years as a professional football player, that little by little you start thinking about the end of your career. So, but it's nothing more than that, nothing more than that.
My friend, now you can have your chance.
Yeah, thank you.
Serge Dapoui, RTI, journaliste. Monsieur Hugo Boss, vous êtes belge, vous parlez français.
You are now in semi-final and you won already an AFCON. This is something special for me, certainly. At the other side, once you are in that phase of the tournament, you hope to win it also. And when I should succeed that should be a fantastic thing for my CV. But again, it's not only the coach, it's also the team. You need a team. You can't do it with a bad team. So let's see what the semi-final gives us tomorrow, and let's hope that we can go to the final on Sunday.
Okay, the gentleman at the back from the video cameraman. He's here.
Thank you. My question goes to...
Your name?
Oh, Velile from SABC in South Africa. My question goes to Ronza. I was just looking at the stats, and it's incredible that you're already, I think, on 25 clean sheets this season. I'm looking at all the competitions, and I look at Nwabali as well. It's just 2 clean sheets away at home, and both of you here, you almost on the same number of clean sheets as well. What just can you say about him, and also how you as Premier League goalkeepers in South Africa, you've bossed this tournament?
Yeah, I'm happy for him. And I had a chat with him, when we played against each other in Port Elizabeth, and it's so weird that he told me that I inspire him, and the way that he's playing now, I'm just happy, that I can, inspire someone as a fellow professional, so tomorrow we'll share the stage together, and we'll just go out there and continue doing what we've been doing, is trying to be the best goalkeepers that we can be. And yeah, he's been amazing this season, and by tomorrow, hopefully, you know, he can concede, you know, so that we can go into the final.
We have the gentleman.
Yeah, it's a question for the coach. Going back on your, Paul Myers from Radio France International, going back on your 36 years of experience, that's a long time obviously. Have you learnt anything in this tournament?
Have I learned something in this tournament?
Yeah, for an old coach.
I think for me the most surprising thing is that so many big countries were out very soon in the tournament. And for me the reason is that those little countries makes a lot of progression in the last years. So when I see that in the quarterfinals, teams like, with all respect, Cape Verde, they won the group stage with teams Ghana and Egypt in the group. I think several years ago it was impossible. And it's not them, Guinea Equatorial. You have all those little countries, what they name it, they did it very well. And that means that it's not anymore only those big countries who dominate AFCON. No, they worked very well in the last years, the little teams, and you see them now. With a little bit luck maybe, Cape Verde could be in the semi-finals, or Equatorial Guinea. So that means that it's a good thing for African football, I think, that also their little teams can go to AFCON with a goal of, yes, maybe we can, and that was not possible 7 years ago. Donc j'ai surtout appris que en regardant les grands clubs, pardon, les grands pays qui ont déjà quitté le tournoi très tôt, que les petites équipes, on dit les petits pays, ils ont fait beaucoup de progression. Et je pense que ça fait la différence quand vous comparez la CAN maintenant et la CAN d'il y a quelques années. C'était presque, avant la CAN, on pourrait presque dire que ces équipes-là vont jouer les quarts de finale. Ça, c'est plus possible. Vous avez eu le Cap Verde qui gagnait son groupe avec le Ghana et avec l'Égypte. C'était incroyable il y a quelques années, donc ça veut dire qu'ils ont fait beaucoup de progression et c'est bon pour le football africain. Maintenant, la CAN sera peut-être encore, il y aurait encore plus de suspense parce que au début, avant, on disait oui, ben, c'est là, c'est là, c'est là, et on avait presque toujours raison. C'est plus le cas maintenant. Donc ça veut dire aussi que le niveau va augmenter, et ça c'est une bonne chose.
Okay, have the gentleman at the back from the video cameraman.
Coach Lorenzo from South Africa. You said after Cape Verde that was the worst performance of the tournament, but we've seen South Africa, they always dip against smaller nations. I don't know what it is, but against the bigger teams in Africa, they raise their motivation, their performance levels, their intensity. So do you think going into the Nigeria game we're going to expect a much better performance from the team?
I said already after the game against Cape Verde, it was our worst performance. We didn't play so well. When we saw us playing in the other games, we were much better. I think maybe it was the pressure. Maybe we were too nervous because we knew that there was a lot to lose, that we didn't play our normal game. But for me, it's not a problem. With the experience I have, you don't have to take too much attention on that. It was special. For after so many years we could reach the semi-finals, so everybody was maybe a little bit too tensed, and that's why we played not so good. So I'm not making a problem for tomorrow. I know that the players will be ready and that we will do everything to reach the finals.
Okay. Bien, another question?
Coach Hugo Bross, Hakim Kachmout en commentateur francophone, bon, algérien avant tout.
From Football Fan Strike media outlets in Nigeria. My question is to the coach. Victor Osimhen didn't travel with the Nigerian team yesterday. I want to know how much of an impact that has in your preparations ahead of the game. Thank you.
Our motivation, if you are not motivated to semi-final of AFCON, I think then you have to stop playing football. So you don't need other motivations. You play semi-final, you can be in the final of AFCON, you play against a good team. Motivation is enough for us to bring a good game tomorrow and to try to win it.
Okay, here.
Absence of Osimhen.
Osimhen?
Yes.
Yeah, but okay, it's not only Osimhen. So again, I said in the beginning already that we play a very good team. So Nigeria became a very good team with very good players who play all over Europe. So it will be tough tomorrow. But that is also motivation for us to prove that we are as good as they are and that we can win it also.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Bonjour Monsieur Bruce, Chouaib Kahout, journaliste algérien. Vous avez
breaks through the silver screen, your performance go worldwide, and still you are very calm when you stop all this penalty, not for the last one, but all the penalty. Do you like this kind of attention around you, or you don't like it that much?
Not at all. I just do it for my team. You know, I'm a team player, and just for me to give back to the team for the hard work that they done throughout the 120 plus minutes. You know, the desire they had. It was tough. Guys were cramping, but they kept fighting. So that was my time to step up. I would have loved for the game to end in 90 minutes, so that the other players. But it wasn't to be, you know, so I'm just glad I could have done my job and that we're in the semi-finals. But I'm always a calm person, and you know, I prefer the other players to get the recognition, especially the work that they do, you know, to run for 130 minutes almost. You know, it's not easy, and it just shows the desire and the fight we have as a country.
Okay, one here.
Une question pour les joueurs. Il y a 4 mois, l'équipe féminine.
What's your name?
And obviously the Cup of Nations last year, so they inspired us as well, you know, to believe that it's possible, that we can do it. So we drew inspiration from them, from the ladies, and they done it here in Ivory Coast as well. So hopefully, you know, it can be back to back, and we must just go out there and believe, you know, and draw inspiration from their journey and their success, and hopefully, you know, it can be the same for us come Sunday.